Yo, what's good? Maximus here. Alright, so in less than 5 minutes, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you why racism is totally pointless. How do you think I'm gonna do that? Well, you see the little continent up there? That's what is known today as Africa. But the actual original name of Africa was Alkebulan, which meant Garden of Eden, mother of mankind, as you can see that right there. Why? Because that's the cradle of civilization. They say, wait, but why do we call it Africa? I say Africa is a Latin name that was given when Europeans first came to the lands. The aper meaning black or dark. Aper is the Latin meaning of black or dark. And aprica, which means sunny. So it's like, because there's a lot of black soil there, a lot of dark people there and all of that, that's where the aper, aka black or dark part, comes from. And Africa is obviously because Africa is a very sunny continent. The majority of it anyway, except for the rainforest areas, but it's sunny, it's just you can't see it because of the... Anyway, we can get off track. So basically, the reason why I make this point of reference is that this is literally the cradle of civilization. That means whether you're black, white, Asian, Indian, whatever, you originally come from here. Your genetics is from here. Your genome all traces back to here, no matter what you want to say, no matter how many swastikas and other stupid things. Listen, basically, anytime that you subscribe to hatred on another individual, you are literally hating on yourself, because we are literally genetically all connected together, no matter how much you want to try. Those that claim to be this pure Aryan race or whatever, it's bullshit. Because at the end of the day, they all come from here. You will always find a piece of this in your genetic makeup. The original people were, as you would say, Africans, or as it's originally known as Alkebulan. So I'm probably saying the name wrong because I'm not, great with the dialect. But my point is that this shows where our connective tissues are. When you want to feel like, oh, you're oh so different, no. It's called genetic evolution. You move to certain locations, your tribe of people migrated to the land of the rising sun, hence why the races that live closer to where the sun rises in the east have the chinkier eyes, because for thousands of years they dealt with very bright sun, which made their eyes chink out, and based on the amount of solar energy they were taking in, their skin would pale out some. That's why you'll see some Asians are very dark, and the ones that are closer to Africa, while the ones further away are more pale or have paler skin. The same thing with the Europeans. Their skin is paler because they didn't get as much sunlight, and as time went, their skin evolved to match what their solar intake was. Hence why they have the complexions they do. And remember that originally all of these continents were together. That's why you have Native Americans in America, which can resemble some races, or you'll see, like about the Aztecs, right? Yeah. That civilization also migrated from Africa, ended up down in Brazil, Central America, all of that stuff. All of that came from here, and they just evolved based on where they was at. You know what I'm saying? So I just want y'all to understand that at the end of the day, we are all connected. So there's no reason to hate on each other. It is totally a waste of time. It's one of the stupidest things ever. If an alien race looked down and said they're genetically almost the same thing, but they hate each other based on skin tones, how primitive and stupid is that? Exactly, because it is primitive and it is stupid. So let's do more to enjoy our common grounds in each other and spend less time hating the few cultural differences we may have. Anyway, I holla at you, and that was less than 5 minutes. Peace out.